शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम्
Namaste. Welcome to Kaivalya Yoga Gurukulam, KYG as we all know it. Welcome to this class in Hatha Yoga, where the pace will be extremely slow. We call it lightly the beginner's class, but it's much more than a beginner's class. We take time to apply the bandhas and learn the application of the bandhas in the asanas. As always, please be aware I cannot see you. I have no idea of your age or fitness ability. So please, you are in charge of your practice and please use caution in your practice. Put safety before anything else. Particular asana seems too difficult or we are holding it longer than your comfort, then come out of it. Allow the body to slowly get used to the idea of exercises if all of this is very new to you. Also, please consult with your physician before attempting these or any such classes, because these are only educational classes, they are not therapeutic in nature. Yoga is a very mindful practice. When we practice asanas, we are tuning into our bodies, listening to our breath, observing, understanding, learning this beautiful vehicle that is allowing us to experience life. We begin this mindfully with 3 ohms. Allow the sound of these ohms to help you tune into your body, breath, and mind. All right. We start with the Bandha Traya. Bandhas or Bandhas. Traya means 3, the 3 bandhas. The Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and the Jalandhara Bandha. We'll do the mild Jalandhara Bandha, mild Uddiyana Bandha, and mild Mula Bandha. The word for mild in Sanskrit is Lagu, simple. So take a deep breath. And first drop your neck down so your chin touches the chest or somewhere close to it if possible. Breathe in. As you breathe out, draw the perineum muscles up to perform the Mula Bandha. Hold that Bandha in place. So 2 bandhas are formed, Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha. The next time you breathe out, draw your stomach slightly in. Lagu Uddiyana. These are physical contractions. Continue breathing in and out through the chest. Experience all the 3 contractions at the perineum level, stomach level, and pressing your chin against the chest. As you continue to breathe in and out, pushing the prana into the region of the chest. Take a deep breath. As you breathe out, open your eyes. Throughout the exercise, your stomach will be slightly pulled in. Don't let it be loose and let it fall out. Keep it under control. Keep it pulled in slightly. Use your chest to breathe in and out. Left hand on the floor. Inhale, raise your right hand up. Again, stomach pulled in. As you exhale, stretch. Feel the stretch all the way from the sides. Lean as far down as you can. Some of you can even go down on your elbows, but I'm just playing it safe. You can take your palm a little away from your thighs if you will, to go down even further. Stomach pulled in. Breathe in and out through the chest. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Let's make this a very meditative practice. Be very mindful. Yoga doesn't have to be all kinds of pretzel poses. It is application of bandhas, and you are simply tuning into the energy that flows in the body at that time. Right palm on the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch. Again, stomach pulled in. Don't lean forward like this. Straight. We'll do the standing up as well. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Wonderful. Take a deep breath. Inhale. As you exhale, twist to the left. Again, stomach pulled in. Breathe in and out through the chest. Come back. Inhale. Exhale. To the right. Stomach nice and tight, pulled in. Breathe in and out. Sit up tall and straight. Use your chest to breathe. Inhale, come back. These may appear very simple exercises, but when you apply the bandhas, they open up the nadis. The energy begins to flow in the body. You're going to lean forward. Now for some of you, if you have an issue, you're going to lean forward and rest your head on a block, like so. You can use a block like this, or like this, or like this. Okay? Crawl forward. Try and keep your back as straight as you can. Don't try and hunch the back. Don't go down like this. Keep it straight. Go down gently. Rest your head on the block, like so. If you can go down on the floor, that's fine, but don't lift your butt too high. Don't come up like this. When in that position, pull your stomach in, breathe in and out through the chest. come up slowly. Let's apply the 3 bandhas and hold it for 30 seconds. Sit up tall and straight. At your own pace, once I say timer starts, drop your chin down, draw the muscles, perineum muscles up, pull your stomach slightly in, and tune into your body. I'll try not to speak so that I won't disturb you. Just stay in that, just for 30 seconds. All right? Let's do it together. And the timer starts now. Gently raise your chin up. Relax the Mula Bandha. Maintain the Lagu Uddiyana throughout the practice. Stomach slightly pulled in. Try and keep it as flat as you can. Continue breathing in and out through the chest. The stomach being pulled in slightly, Lagu Uddiyana should not affect your breathing. All right. Let's come up gently on all fours. Let's come to the Marjari, the cat. Place your elbows against your knees, palms on the floor. This is the distance between your palm and your knees. We're going to breathe out, hunch the back, emptying the lungs. In other words, arching like this. And then we're going to breathe in and look up. We're going to arch it the other way. Let's try this together. Once you're in the position, take in a deep breath. This is the neutral position. Breathe in. As you breathe out, hunch the back. Raise your back up like an angry cat. Look into your stomach. Breathe out. Look up. Arching the back. But don't bend your elbows. Don't try and do this. Arch the back. Breathe in. Hunch. Breathe out. Breathe in, arch the back. Breathe out, hunch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Get your toes together. Open up your knees a little more wider. Slowly sit back on your heels, like so. Open up your knees as wide as you can, because again we're going to flex the hips. In this position, don't let your stomach drop out. Keep your stomach pulled in. Slowly crawl forward. Adho Mukha, downward facing. Veerasana, warrior. Go all the way down. Now try not to raise your butt from the heels. If you cannot go all the way down like this, place your head on a block. It's important in this asana that the stomach is pulled in, and it is important that the head, the forehead, is pressed against something. it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, and it tends to bring in a lot of relief in the psychic body. Lengthen the spine, stomach pulled in. It's not a lazy stretch, it's quite an active stretch. For those of you who can very comfortably place the forehead, the next step would be to press the chin. All right, slowly come up. Bring your knees together. Sit in Vajrasana. Again, if this is too difficult on your ankle, open up your feet a little bit. Sit on a block like so. But by now, this is the 65th class in beginner's level, so by now, you should be able to sit on this, on your ankles, if you have been regular. But never mind, if you cannot use the block, sit up tall and straight, stomach pulled in. Breathe in and out. Inhale, raise both your hands up. Interlock your fingers. And breathe out fully. Inhale again. As you exhale, turn your palm upwards. Drop your neck back. Look up. Lean back, don't lean forward. Lean slightly back so your body is straight. Lengthen your body from the waist above. Reach out to the sky. Breathe and expand your chest. Breathe out, lengthen the spine. Gently look straight ahead. Part your fingers, keep your hands separate. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands down to the left side. Twist. Stomach pulled in. Breathe through the chest, in and out. Inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale to the right side. Breathe in and out. Inhale, raise your hands up. And exhale, bring both your hands down gently. Come up on your knees. Bring your left foot forward. Take it nice and forward. We're going to know exactly where to place it. Drive your hip forward. When you do so, the knee should be above the ankle. If it's not too far out, then what happens? The knee goes like this. It goes way ahead of the ankle. You don't want that. So put your foot out. Hands on your waist. Drive your hip forward. Drive your hip forward. Come back. We'll hold this for 30 seconds. Inhale. Stomach is pulled in throughout the exercise. All inhalations, exhalations done with the chest. As you exhale, drive your hip forward. Timer starts now. Breathe in and out. Open up your chest. Hands on your waist. Breathe. These are variations of Anjanayasana. You can keep your eyes open for balance. And come back. All right. Bring that foot back into position. Take your right foot out. Again, just try a couple of times. Make sure the knee doesn't go beyond the ankle as you do this. Come back. Take your position. Stomach will be pulled in. Inhale. As you exhale, drive your hip forward. Opening up the hip. Feeling the stretch down your thighs. Body is straight. Chest opened wide. 30 seconds. Breathe in and out. Feel the pose. Become one with Anjanaya or Hanuman. This pose is dedicated to him. Come back up gently. Very nice. All right. Knees apart. Hip width slightly wider than your hips. Your feet are parallel there. Don't join your feet together like this. Keep it separate. We're going to do what is called the basic Ushtrasana, like the camel. We're going to lean back. For this, you may want to use a bolster. Place it on top of your ankle, like we have done before in the previous classes as well. In case you're not able to do this, if you have a weaker back, you want to try and just do this, a simple back bend, like so. All right. For others, you could use, just touch your tip of your fingers on the elbows and arch. So get into this position. Inhale. As you exhale, open up the chest one more time. Breathe in and out. Few seconds and come back. Come back. Now join your toes together. Let's do a forward bend just to counter this, and we'll repeat it again. If you are using a bolster, of course, you're going to move that bolster off. Stomach pulled in. Few deep breaths. Come up slowly. We'll repeat this one more time. Once again, get into this position. We'll hold this for 30 seconds this time. Now, if 30 seconds is too much, come off the pose. Okay? 30 seconds is simply a kind of a standard we will measure our progress against. Can I hold it for 30 seconds? How comfortable I am for 30 seconds? How many breaths do I take for 30 seconds? Okay? The slower the breathing, the better. But slower breathing doesn't mean shallow breathing. Deep breathing. Slow and steady. Get your bolster in place if you're using a bolster. Otherwise, lean back and arch. Timer starts now. Breathe in and out. Chest is nice and open. Drive your hip out. Breathe. All right, come up slowly, gently. Never hold your breath because you'll feel dizzy if you hold your breath. Okay. Slowly bend forward. Remove that bolster if you're using a bolster. Bring your knees together. Once again, sit on your ankles. Now in this exercise, Pranam asana, the most important training is you're going to apply the Mula Bandha and you're going to learn to breathe through the back of your lungs. That is crucial because there is no room for stomach to move. Stomach will be fully pulled in. Your chest is flat, so no room for your chest in the front to move. So you're going to learn to breathe through the back of your lungs between the shoulder blades. And that is important for all other forward bending exercises as well. So inhale. We'll do it once and then we'll hold it for 30 seconds or even a minute to practice this. So we'll get 1 minute timer up, but for now we'll just do this simple. Otherwise it's a very relaxing asana. Now, as you go down, you have to touch your head somewhere. So if your butt starts raising up, then stop right there and place your head on a block. There is no point doing like this. You have to collapse fully on the ground like this. If you cannot do it for whatever reason, then place a block like so. Okay? Principle is the same. You're going to train to breathe through the back of your lungs. So breathe in. As you breathe out, empty the lungs. Draw your stomach in. Get into the position Pranam asana. Take your hands back. So you're fully collapsed on top of your thighs. Going into a cocoon, if you will. Breathe in and out through the back of your lungs. Feel it between the shoulder blades. Apply the Mula Bandha. Draw the perineum muscles in. Place your palms on the floor. Come up gently. Very nice. Some of you may find this uncomfortable because all of this is crushed. It's something you don't do in your day-to-day activities, right? But that's the whole point. When you train to breathe through the back, then your lungs inside expand. The aerobic capacity of your lungs expand. Okay? So let's try and do this for a minute. If you can't hold it for a minute, just come off slightly and then go back again into the pose. Don't get discouraged. Inhale. Take long, deep breaths. I won't talk except breathe, so you will also be able to hear my breath. You don't have to breathe as loud as I do. I just do it for your benefit. You don't have to breathe loud, but try and breathe slow and deep, feeling the air between the shoulder blades. On top of all this, if you can, do the Mula Bandha as well. Inhale. Pranam asana. Let's bow down to the universe. As you exhale, go down. Timer starts now. Palms on the floor. Come up gently. Sit up tall and straight. Let's take a moment to absorb that experience. How many times did I breathe in that 1 minute? What was the experience? Wonderful. Never fight against a new experience. Allow the time, allow the brain to absorb it, allow the body to get acclimatized. Get your feet on the floor, your toes on the floor. Sit on your heels, massage your toes, rocking gently side to side. Gently come up with your knees off the ground. A little bit of balancing exercise, but it's nice. It tones all the muscles of your feet. Try and balance. You can place your fingertips on the floor for additional help from the ground, or place a couple of blocks if you will, or simply try and balance with your hands on your thighs. Come back down. We'll do this, try and do this for 30 seconds. Now, for those of you who find it easy, then try the Mula Bandha along. Uddiyana Bandha is already in place. The mild Uddiyana Bandha. Okay? So come back up. Timer starts now. Breathe in and out. Lagu Mula Bandha, Lagu Uddiyana Bandha. All right. Gently stand up. Knees bent. Take your left finger, form a hook with your hand like so. Right finger as well. Form hooks with your forefinger. Place the hook under your big toe. And with your thumb, press each of these toes. There are important nadis here that get activated. Drop your head down. Knees are slightly bent, but those of you who can, slowly begin to straighten the knees. Hasta Pada Angushtasana. There are nadis that are called Gandhari, Hasta Jikhva, Yashaswini and Pusha. You watch KM class 49, which was done yesterday. I talked about these nadis. Let's hold this pose for 30 seconds. You can always keep your knees slightly bent. Inhale. As you exhale, go down. Timer starts now. Keep your toes, the big toe pressed with your thumb, activating those nadis, the pressure points. Breathe in and out with the chest, stomach pulled in. All right. Release them. Hands on your knees, gently come up. Come back to the center of the mat. Once again, just give me a second, I'll adjust the camera. Not sure why this is happening, but all right. Stand in Tadasana. Now I spoke about these nadis in the class yesterday. Kaivalya Marga class, KM class, number 49. I'll try and put that in the description. For those of you interested to know why do we press the big toes when we practice yogasanas. Tadasana. Hands on either side, shoulders relaxed, stomach pulled in. Let's apply all the 3 bandhas and hold this pose. We all know this pose by now. Hips slightly thrust forward. You're not arching your back like so. Once you get into this position, we'll hold it for a minute in complete silence. Once again, dive into that experience. Don't compromise on the bandhas. Breathe in and out. Be alert, simply observe. Taking a deep breath. As you breathe out, drop your head down, begin the exercise. Timer starts now. You can also do the Kamala Kriya. Gently inhale. Come off the pose. Feet slightly apart. Let's do the standing Ardha Chakrasana, again stomach pulled in. Inhale. As you exhale, apply only the Uddiyana Bandha. Stretch to the side. We do this every time. Very beautiful and powerful exercise. Go as low as you can. Breathe in and out. And come back. We're just warming up. We'll do this 30 seconds on each side. Inhale. On the other side, again stomach pulled in, stretch. Breathe in and out. Inhale. This doesn't look very fancy, but it's a very powerful exercise. You know the intensity of the stretch, especially with the stomach pulled in, right? Okay. Feet are straight, feet are parallel. Stand up tall and straight. 30 seconds. Inhale. As you breathe out, go down. Timer starts now. Stomach pulled in, breathe in and out. Lengthen the body. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. Wonderful. Take a couple of deep breaths. Let's do the other side. Inhale, raise the left hand up. Exhale, on to the other side. Timer starts now. Every time you exhale, come down a little more. Stretch. Don't breathe in and out with the stomach. Stomach stays tight. Breathe. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. Breathe in and out. Open up your feet slightly more wider. Flex the hips a little bit. Bend your knees. Feet again are parallel. Push your butt back. Lean forward. Rest your hands on a bolster or on a block. But don't compromise. Don't make your back like this. Because the exercise is not for the upper back. It is in the ball and socket joint. Okay, right here. So go down, place your hands on the block or on the floor. Straighten your knees. Breathe in and out. For those of you who can, try and get your hands and your feet all in one line. But watch the back. The back is straight. Stomach is pulled in. Breathing in and out through the chest. 30 seconds. Timer starts now. And bend your knees slightly if you require. Ideally, you want them straight. Crawl forward slowly. Come back down gently. Sit back in Vajrasana. You might have felt a little bit of strain on the back. That's normal. Breathe in and out a couple of times. Excellent. This is the ideal pace for yoga practice. Slow, gentle, but it's intensely mindful. The advancement in yoga practice all happens now in the mind, not necessarily in flexibility and more poses. To go back down on the floor, slowly come back on your back. Lie down on your back. If you can, just simply, you can hold your thighs, if you will, under the thighs, over the knees, or simply roll back and forth. Just to massage the spine a little bit. All right. Lie down on your back. Hold on to your knees. Open up the knees. Stomach is nice and flat because you kept it pulled in. Uddiyana Bandha. Chest is the one that's breathing. Press the knees on either side of your body. Rock gently side to side. Breathe in and out. Relax. Let your left foot out. Hold the right knee in. Interlock your fingers. Place them over your shin. Hold the knee in. Inhale. As you exhale, empty the stomach. Try and see if you can take your face towards the knee, like so. Keep breathing. Now you breathe through the back of your lungs. That's what we trained in Pranam asana. You see, then you can breathe nice and deep, like this. Come back. So that kind of breathing is happening because you trained to breathe through the back. The other side. Interlock your fingers, place them over your shin. Bring the left knee close to the body. Inhale. As you exhale, empty the stomach. Once again, get as close as you can towards the knee. Breathe through the back of your lungs. All right, slowly come back. And that's it. We're done with the asanas. The mind is alert and focused. Let's take that into Shavasana. Lie down with your feet slightly apart. Hands on either side of your body. Palms facing down or up preferably. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. As you breathe out, shift your awareness all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Flex your toes. Wiggle your toes. Flex your ankles, feel life in them. Gently let go, allowing your feet to go to sleep. Shavasana is a corpse pose. Your body is now playing the role of a corpse. There is nothing to be afraid of these words. All those fears are just superfluous. It's been taught to us. It's not natural. But the mind is alert and awake, watching this process. Relax your ankles, your knees, your thighs, your buttocks, your pelvis. From the waist and below, right up to your feet. Allow your body to become loose, limp and relaxed. Let go. In Shavasana, which is simply a physical pose, what we are now practicing, beginning to touch upon an ancient but very powerful method called the Yoga Nidra, yogic sleep. While the body goes to deep sleep and rest, the mind is awake, watching. Deep in meditation, the mind is simply observing, without attachment, without the idea of I and mine. There is an observer. Be the observer and simply observe mindfully. like the director of the play. Having directed the play, when the play is in motion, he sits back and watches. Watch. Don't dream, watch. Be in the moment. Be alert. Allow your stomach muscles to relax, your lower back to relax. The middle of your back all the way up to your chest. Shoulder blades. Your chest muscles relax. Go within, allow the heart rate to slow down. Pulse to drop. Simply let go. Watch the body drift into the earth. Allow your arms to go to sleep. All the way down to your fingers. Your neck is relaxed. All the facial muscles are relaxed. Lips, tongue, mouth gently closed. Cheeks are relaxed. Nose and ears are relaxed. Eyelids are gently closed, eyeballs are relaxed, eyebrows are relaxed. Relax your forehead. Go within, allow the electrical impulses and chemical reactions in the brain to slow down. From the top of the head to the tips of your toes, your body is now deeply relaxed. And you as the mind are watching this body. As the body becomes heavier and drifts into the earth, you become lighter. Know that you're not limited by your physicality, by the size or the shape or the color of your body does not define who you are. This body is a vehicle. Through which you have taken this chance to express life, experience life. Enjoy this silence and inner harmony for a few more seconds. Just be mindful of the silence. Gently take a deep breath. Raise your hands over your head, interlock your fingers, stretch. A lazy stretch. Turn to one side, stretch. To the other side and stretch. Come back, rub your palms together. Cover your eyes. Feel the warmth of your palms on your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Turn to one side and gently get up, feeling fresh and relaxed. Come back to your seated posture. Like when we began the class, thus completing a full circle. Sit up tall and straight. Let us join our palms together in Anjali Mudra. Let us bend our heads down in gratitude. Grateful that we were given this chance to explore the body and the mind and a tiny bit of the infinite spirit. With that mindset of gratefulness, let us offer this practice to the universe. Om Brahmarpanam Astu. Gently open your eyes. Thank you as always for joining this class and giving me this opportunity to share yet another class with you all. As we proceed in this class, slowly we will bring this class to the level of the intermediate level in terms of intensity of the exercises, in terms of pace, because we've already done 65. Eventually, I want to join the Monday class and Thursday class to the same level so we can proceed further and learn. There is no rush, but yet we cannot stagnate. And therefore, from the next class on, we will include more and more variety in this level. If you do find this beginner's class becoming too intense, go back to the previous classes till you are able to catch up. All these classes will always be available on YouTube as recordings for your reference and for your purpose and practice. Until we meet again, stay blessed, stay inspired, and please stay safe. Let us end this class with one Om and three Shantis. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.